Hello and welcome to Atlanta Motor Speedway, as we are here for chase race number 7 of the Reebok Truck Series, as we take one step closer to figuring out who will be the final 4 and fighting for the title at Homestead. The 8 drivers that enter in with a chance at this in no particular order: James Shelley, Jacob Sisko, Kyle Thomas, PJ Williams, Stacy Dutta, Dustin Griffiths, Cosmo Budd, Vitaly Nikolaev, and yeah, that's it. Those are the 8. Okay. Alex Tinker will start on the pole here tonight, and Ian Dutta will start alongside him. Kyle Thomas will be the top running of the final 8, or the Elite 8 here, with Chris Byrne on his inside. Then it's the Cole, Seth, and Savannah in row 3, with Jake Cole in row 4 alongside Kyle Austin. And row 5, Brandon Griffiths and Drew Austin, as we get the command. Drivers, start your engines! Alex Tinker will wait for the field to roll off here now. So we go to none. Oh, and problems for the Geico Toyota. Possibly problems for the Best Buy Dodge of Brandon Griffiths. Nope, he's going to get rolling. Oh, what a heartbreak for the Geico Toyota. Had a great qualifying effort. All for naught, though, as he will start from the pit lane. As the field comes around, we'll bring you right back when they come through turns 3 and 4. And we're back. Would you look at this? Green flag has not yet come out, and Alex Tinker's gotten the car running. Great news for them. They will start this race. After all, we come up to the leaders. As you look through the field, and there they go. Chris Byrne leads the field down instead, and we are green here from Atlanta. How about 3 chases on the inside line there just behind Chris Burden? As now looks like Kyle Austin's going to be inside Savannah Cole as they come through turns 3 and 4. He's got brother Drew right behind him. And Chris Burden will lead lap number 1, as the field will be 3 wide. There'll be 3 wide for the race lead coming through turns 1 and 2. Drew Austin will take the top spot in that number 5 Toyota Tundra. Mary Shelley now peeking to the inside. She is there, the Tahoe Dodge for Bobby Hamilton Racing, and she will take the top spot now. With Dave Cole peeking low. Mary leads lap 2, but Dave Cole will take the top spot. William Duncan will take the 2nd position, and he's got his teammate Jacob Sisko right behind him. Remember, Sisko is one of those top 8 guys right now as we watch the battle for a second here. Duncan's got plenty of help there behind him. 2 Toyotas behind him, but Jacob Sisko makes the move to the inside. He wants the 2nd position. And go ahead and give it to him as he comes off turn number 2. Not clear yet, but he is out in front of William Duncan's truck. So the field comes through turns 3 and 4. Sisko now clear. Now we'll have to fight off a challenge from Dylan Young as they come down to the stripe. Dave Cole continues to lead. The battle on for 2nd between the Goof Off Toyota and the 711 Toyota of Jacob Sisko and Dylan Young. Dion Scott makes a move inside. He's into 4th position now, as Elijah Workman will grab 5th, and once more as they come down the back straightaway. 3 wide for 3rd. Sisko on the outside, Workman on the inside, and Dion Scott in the middle. This allows Dylan Young to get a little bit of a car length advantage over these guys and try and close in on the 6 of Dave Cole. As they're still 3 wide now, but now for the 4th spot, Kyle Sosnowski on the inside line. And Vitaly Nikolaev pushing the 48 car. Kyle announced... Oh, right, never mind. I mentioned that last week. I think I mentioned that last week. about how his... Yeah, okay, I remember mentioning those points. What did come out this week, though, James Shelley, who's in the 09. Let's find James on the track. The 09 Zaxby's Ford. Well, he's in the 42nd spot. Wow. It was announced that he would be switching over to the RCR team next season. As he was not happy about the decision to make that a Toyota, as PJ Williams is slow and he has already been lapped. We're only on lap 7, going into 8. James Shelley is 3 laps down. Nick Nauman's also a lap down. And there's damage to the right side of PJ Williams' machine. We'll have to take a look back at that when we get an opportunity. As Dylan Young now grabs 4th. So actually he loses a spot in all of this. The top 3 now is Dave Cole with Elijah Workman and Vitaly Nikolaev going to the inside for the 2nd spot. Chris Washer inside for 5th, or for 4th, I mean. And Cosmo Budd will grab a spot in the top 5 now. As here comes Elijah Workman looking inside. He is there on Dave Cole. Will he have the spot at the line is the question. And he certainly will. Elijah Workman, your new race leader now, as he takes a spot at the line. As they're 3 wide for 3rd, Cosmo Budd to the inside. And Bob Johansson looking to make it chasers in the top 4 positions as they run right now. Vitaly Nikolaev would be the top running of the chasers, still in contention, with Cosmo Budd still up here and being the 2nd of those. Seth Cole up into the top 5 now as he's under attack from Kyle Austin. Last week's winner, Dustin Griffiths, his 3rd win of the season there. He's making his way into the picture here. Into the top 10 now for that Furniture Row Chevrolet. As Cosmo Budd makes the move for 2nd inside of Vitaly Nikolaev. Nikolaev announcing this week that he is going back to the Cup Series. Great news for that young man, or for the young Russian there. Hoping that this time around it'll be a little bit more lucky for the road course ace. As last time he just was unlucky and in fact was involved in some controversy at Infineon with he and Time Pollard, but we'll hope for the best success. Came out also this week news in the 03 department, as we'll take a look at Alex Tinker's machine. This truck will be piloted by Paul Swanson, a rookie, I believe from Canada. William can correct me if I'm wrong on that. I'll ask him about. But I believe Paul Swanson is from Canada. He'll be piloting that machine as a rookie next season in the rookie competition with Chris Louviere, who will be driving for BK Racing. As we go through the back, PJ Williams now has been overtaken by everyone. And at the line, Vitaly Nikolaev leads. What would it be if he could win the championship and then move on to the Cup Series? Jacob Sisko announcing he would be focusing on the INORL Slim Jim Series and would not be returning next season. Unfortunate to hear that, as he's a great driver. We wish him the best, and that he might return to this to one of the 3 here in the near future. In the meantime, Cosmo Budd takes the race lead, and Dave Cole will grab 2nd from him. Vitaly now back to 3rd. Can he get in line before Kyle Austin gets there? The answer, no. James Henry now into the top 5 as well in the 50. The Allied Steel Chevrolet, which has had mixed results all season. Looks like Dave Cole's probably got the strongest car out here right now, as we're just about halfway home in this one. 15 laps complete, 16 on the board. Out of the 33 we will compete here tonight. This is not our only race here this week. In the Cup Series will also race at Atlanta, but Nationwide will be in Rockingham this week. Not the UK version. We're staying this stateside here, and we'll be going to North Carolina next week, for the Nationwide Series this weekend. Dave Cole now once again leads at the stripe, and Cosmo Budd will maintain the 2nd spot. And look at the run Nikolaev got on the high side there. Still battling with Kyle Austin for third as they head down the back straightaway. As Cosmo Bud's right on the back bumper of the 6 of Dave Cole. And look at the 98 and the run that he is getting. We might need to keep that in mind for later. The high side, a way to go if you want to try it for that last lap. So may not be the guy who's on the inside line going into turn number 3 who's going to come away with this win. As Kyle Austin now looks to complete the pass, but Cosmo Bud inside Dave Cole for the race lead. And Kyle Austin now finally clears the 98 of Nikolaev. Well, maybe not yet, but okay. Cosmo Bud leads at the stripe. And how close are they to having to deal with PJ Williams? He is exiting 2 right now. They are in turn number 1. They could be encountering him in the next couple laps here. As Kyle Austin now makes the move to the inside of Cosmo Bud. Elijah Workman up in the top 5, and Dylan Young makes the move to the inside of the 98 for the 5th spot. At the line, who's going to lead it? Close one, but Cosmo Bud leads the lap. Kyle Austin in second. As now a field once again 2x2 here at the front. And there's PJ Williams. Let's see who he's going to block this time around. Who will he help? Who will he hurt? He's going to hurt Kyle Austin because Cosmo Bud now will take the race lead. Dave Cole into second. And Kyle Austin's still stuck behind the 34. Now they're going to split him 4 wide here at Atlanta. Oh boy, that could be hairy. They get away with it though. PJ Williams, a real nuisance now to these race leaders. Oh man. That was close. They were 4 wide there for a second, but they get away with it. As now Cosmo Bud has lost the race lead to Dave Cole. Elijah Workman will grab 3rd. Dylan Young 4th. And now it's going to be 3 wide for 5th. Kyle Austin on the outside. Vitaly Nikolaev in the middle. And Seth Cole on the inside line. As, never mind, Nikolaev is going to prevail with the spot. Seth Cole backed out of it. Maybe he didn't like the fact that they were 3 wide there. But here we are. We're closing in on the end of this one. 11 to go at the stripe. Or no, it should be... Yeah, it'd be 11 to go at the stripe. Dave Cole leads. Elijah Workman now looks inside for second. Are they close to catching up to any lap cars? No. Sanford's would be the next one, and he's exiting turn 4. So at the moment, nowhere close. As Elijah Workman now goes for the top spot. Oh wow, you can see how much he was brake checking in the middle of that corner there. Dave Cole will continue to lead. And Workman had to get out of it big time. Maybe just a little bit too loose here on the long run. Dylan Young just had to get out of the throttle a little bit there. You could see it in his car. As Cosmo Bud will take the 3rd spot. Elijah Workman right now maintaining second as the battle now rages on for 4th between Dylan Young and Vitaly Nikolaev. Nikolaev trying to get the spot at the stripe. Not able to. As we are still green flag racing now with 9 laps to go here, as Elijah Workman now is inside of Dave Cole for the race lead. So once again a battle for the top spot as Dylan Young is going to come and help the Grind Boss Toyota here, or at least attempt to. But it looks like at the line Dave Cole will lead, and yes he will. 8 laps to go here from Atlanta. As Dave Cole once again prevails with that outside line. And looks like Workman's going to try and get the side draft or something off the one of Cosmo Bud. Whoa, the field was coming way high there. Made me think Workman was coming to pit road, but he does not. He stays out on the track. And the caution flag has flown. PJ Williams, Charles Sanford, James Shelley has damage. Looking at the right side, McNamara. He looks good. Meacham's got damage. Hard doesn't look like Nileman does, and that looks to be it. As we'll watch, see if the drivers make pit stops here. Looks like they will. Dave Cole's in front of the pace car, though. And Cosmo Bud's going to come. Elijah Workman will. So will Dave Cole, but Kyle Austin, Dylan Young, Angel Navarro, and Alex Tinker will stay out, as well as Stacy Dutta. Let's watch what these guys do, and then we'll take you back to see what happened. Looks like Nauman maybe stays out as well. Fuel only for the 6th, but Cosmo Bud will beat him out. As drivers still coming by. Let's take a look back at what happened coming off turn number 2, apparently. As well as what happened to PJ Williams to cause him to be so slow. And we're back. We had to go back to the initial start to try and find what happened to the 34. Apparently what happened, James Shelley, and we're hearing he missed a shift on the initial start here. And so he was off the pace. There's Tinker. Now this will not bring, this obviously did not bring out the caution, but watch as the field just stacks up a little bit behind. Now we're going to watch the 34 here. Jeffrey gets into the 34, clips the 2, and then hard into the wall goes PJ. That's what caused him to be so slow. And you see, James is still not up to speed because he's only in 3rd gear. I mean, Jeffrey Buckeye just passed him on the apron. But let's take you forward now in this one to show you what happened to the 34, or to bring out the caution at least. Okay, and we're back. And apparently, what happened was this group that had fallen behind because of the incident on lap 1 fell caught up to PJ Williams. And then they wrecked kind of behind him here. That's where James Shelley's going to get the damage. Let's see this again. Meacham gets into the 34. And they come down. McNamara gets into the 09s. And Shelley just smacks the wall. Charles Sanford nowhere to go. He gets a piece of this as well. McNamara gets away skate-free pretty much. But the big damage was to the 09 there, Zaxby's Ford. Let's bring you back for the green flag here from Atlanta. And we're back, and no, we're not coming to the green flag just yet. But in a stunning turn of events, Kyle Austin, Dylan Young, who stayed out, are pitting this time around. So will Alex Tinker. And Ian Dutta, as well as Nick Nauman. So that will hand the lead over to Angel Navarro. And if he doesn't pit, now he will be in cruise control here for this one. James Shelley, how about that? Wow. Jacob Sisko into 4th. Let's bring you back for the green flag. And we are back. You remember how Angel Navarro was leading? Well, he did the same thing. He pitted, so did Warren Cherry, PJ Williams, and Stacy Dutta. So now your leader is Cody James. Cody James is on the tail end of the lead lap. I'm sorry. Jacob Sisko is your leader. Then it's Kyle Thomas, Jake Cole, Dustin Griffiths, Tom Gerard, Kyle Sosnowski, Chris Burden, Brandon Griffiths, Cosmo Bud, and Dave Cole, the top 10. Brandon Griffiths and Chris Burden made pit stops under the green and were lucky to stay on the lead lap. Seth Cole, Bob Johansson, Elijah Workman, Drew Austin, Vitaly Nikolaev, Dion Scott, Daniel Day, William Duncan, Savannah Cole, and Henry Nova is the top 20. Let's take you back up to the 88 as the pace car is off. We're set to go once again here from Atlanta. As with 3 laps to go, Jacob Sisko leads the field down to the green flag. Kyle Thomas in 2nd. We could be looking at a chaser punching a ticket into the final 4. As now we have 3 chasers that are in the top 5. Or actually, yeah, we have 3 chasers who are still in contention in the top 5. And they're in the top, almost in the top 3 spots. Never mind, as James Shelley is holding up some of them. Jacob Sisko now clear out in front. as he's going to go inside of Cody James. Jake Cole now into second, as Kyle Thomas now finally gets by the 09 and will try and chase down the 88 with 2 laps to go. Can he do it? Can Jake Cole steal a win away from a chaser? It would be his second win here in the chase. And remember how strong that outside line has been coming off of 4. Just because Jake Cole gets the inside won't mean it's going to be a giveaway here. Or just if he can. Kyle Thomas into the top 3. Kyle Sosnowski's up in the top 5 is inside Dustin Griffiths. Here comes Jake Cole. He's peeking. He's inside of Jacob Sisko as they come through turn number 3. And out of turn number 4, down to the line. Sisko pulling ahead. Who won it? It looked like Sisko. And it was! Jacob Sisko has punched his ticket into the Final Four at Homestead. So congrats to Jacob Sisko on winning. Here is your top 10 rundown. Jake Cole finishing second. Kyle Thomas, a great setup in third. Kyle Sosnowski. Dustin Griffiths comes home fifth to have 3 chases in the top 5 spots. Tom Gerard, Chris Burton, Cosmo Budd, a 4th contending chaser in the top 10. Dave Cole and Brandon Griffiths. Rest of the chases that are still in contention, you have Nikolaev in 13th. We're looking Stacy Dutta finishing 39th. PJ Williams 41st and James Shelley in 42nd. So Dutta, Williams, and Shelley digging themselves a hole. We'll see you next weekend from, I believe, Barber Motorsports Park. I'd like to congratulate Jacob Sisko on his win here today. We'll see him in Homestead for the finale. Obviously, he'll be in the other races, but he has no pressure now. He is into the Final Four, no matter what happens, because he won here today. I'm Goran Fantuna, and when this has been a production of the INORL Racing Uncontained. Let's head down to let's show you your results, and then head down to the victory celebration here from Atlanta, and then roll out the points after round 33 here tonight. Jacob Sisko coming on down to celebrate his second win of the season and of his Reebok Truck Series career. Let's see what he can do here. Let's see if he does anything special, considering now he doesn't have to worry about what he does in these next 2 races, and where he just focused on Homestead now. I bet that's also a little bit comforting there, knowing that he can just focus his efforts now on Homestead and not have to worry about where am I in points. Oh gosh, I'm in the bottom 4 in points. Oh no, I'm not going to make the finale here. Wow. It's a little bit short for a victory celebration, I would think, but oh well, he's going to call it a night. Pull it into victory lane as he pulls it into the garage area there. And coming on down, you'll see Gatorade victory lane here in a moment as he's pulling in right there. And we'll see you tomorrow for the Cup race from the same track.